Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night.
You didn't study for that, but
No,
neither did I.
I didn't study.
What did you score?
I got a 60.
Because you remember general, electrical.
My overall score was 68. My highest was 79 in electrical. I didn't study at all. I didn't
study at all either.
I
got an overall 73. I got like 72, 73, 75, 76.
Because
my highest was electrical.
Yeah. And you don't even need like a high score. It's all equal.
I think the highest score you need is like either 70 or 75.
For what?
For all the jobs.
Oh really?
Yeah. For like each one.
To get into the Air Force, you only need like a 30 now, because it's equal to every single branch. You only need a 30 because everyone was like,
no,
we have to all be equal. I didn't study at all. There's no need to study. I literally went to the recruiter and was like, I haven't taken the ASVAB yet, so how do I do that? He's like, all right, here you go.
I just
give me a date. Boom.
The first time I took. All right, so ASVAB, I was like the only person in my high school to take it.
I don't know what's funny.
Okay, the first time I took the ASVAB was in like this little small dinky dank little room, and I took it on my iPad that we had for school. I got sent a link, and I kind of just had to go with it from there. Actually, no, I didn't take it on an iPad. I took it on a laptop, but it was like a link, and they send it to you, and then you take it, and then you get your scores. Like, I'd say, like 3 to 4 days after. I got mine during school, and I was like, yeah, I thought I did good, but no, like 4 other people in my school after me that took it, because I was the only one taking that day. Like, the next week, everybody's like, yeah, I got a 98, I got a 99, I got 200. Yeah. Like, the max you can get on all the scores is 99. I got fucking 70s. So.
I didn't fucking... what was your overall?
73.
That's not too bad.
It's not too bad, but like...
The guys who into this job.
I got told by an instructor.
Oh, no. It's annoying. When I went to my recruiter, I didn't do it in high school at all. Because I went to my recruiter after high school. So I was like, hey, I need to join. Was it fucking sting or something? But, I was like, I still haven't taken the ASVAB, so I need to do that. And he was like, all right, come take the practice one in this little side room. I was like, all right. And he was like, you need to score a 50. And I was like, okay. I didn't score a 50 on the practice. I scored a 48. He was like, don't worry about it.
You scored a 48?
On the practice one.
Holy shit.
And then he gave me a date to take the real ASVAB, like 30 minutes away at some college. And then I went to go take it, but I forgot to bring some paper. So I was like, I called him. I was like, I forgot this paper you gave me.
You didn't take it ASVAB on paper?
No, I had to bring like paperwork with me.
Oh.
And I was like, I forgot the paperwork. He goes, all right, we'll schedule it for next week. And
was like, please don't forget any paperwork because that makes it so much harder for me.
Yeah. So I felt so bad. I was like, damn, I'm messing this up. Then he's not gonna let me in.
Yeah. There's a lot of paperwork to do. Like, MEPS was all paperwork. And there was like one physical thing that I had to do. Like, I had to show that I could lift like 110 pounds.
Yeah, I did that at MEPS though.
That's what I just said.
You said MEPS?
I said MEPS.
Oh.
I said MEPS was all paperwork.
I did not hear MEPS. Wow. You don't have to study for that job. Just take it and you get what you get. You're fine.
The only thing you probably should study for is like the EOC, which we'll get to.
Yeah, you all studied plenty of that in BMT though.
Dude, I had plenty of time. I was in quarantine.
True. Let's talk about DEPs. After the ASVAB, if you're all good, you have all the good stuff you need, your documents, medical stuff, you go to MEPS, then you do the fun stuff. You get your butthole looked at.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
You get your in-depth physical, drug test,
you get
blood,
your blood taken,
your eyes, your ears, your everything, your weight.
The doctor will stick the ear thing in your ear really far and it'll hurt. That's what mine did to me. He like touched my eardrum and I was like, ow.
Did you have to do like the duck walk and everything?
Yeah.
In your underwear?
The fucking what is that? The Olympics? The underwear Olympics?
Something like that. Yeah.
That's what people call
really?
it. Really? Yeah.
I never heard that. That was fun. MEPS is literally a physical. That's it.
Yeah.
And paperwork. I had to get a waiver approved because I hurt my back like 3 years ago. So they're like, yeah, you have to get this approved.
I was perfect.
So I had to go like 2 or 3 times.
Perfect
MEPS, after MEPS, you're done with MEPS. You got that finished. You got your physical. They're like, yeah, you're good. You're good to go. You pick your job. Once a job gets...
Your job.
Yeah, you have like a list. And if one of them gets picked, then that's yours. You make a list. If one of them gets picked, then you're in. You're ready. You go back to the MEPS, sign a contract, and you're like beep beep beep, beep. And then you go into DEPS. That's basically you confirming you're in the military.
Oh yeah, your recruiter's boss will call, and he'll be like, "Did you just call you?"
No, my recruiter was like, "Hey, can you take a phone call real quick?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "I got your ship out date for this." I was like, "Oh."
My recruiter's boss called, and he was like, "Are you sure you want to join?"
Really?
Yeah.
Weird. Mine didn't.
He asked me a whole bunch of questions.
How long were you in DEPS for? So how long were you in DEPS?
Always in debt for 3 years.
That, I don't know, might have been different because...
How long were you in debt?
Like a couple months.
A couple months?
Yeah.
I was talking to my recruiter for such a long time. Because I
was talking to mine.
I talked to mine when I was like 16. You're 19, I'm 18.
That's crazy. I was 18 when I talked to him.
Yeah.
But I was like on and off with my recruiter if I wanted to join or not. But Air Force does take a lot longer than any other branch to join, to like fully get in. Don't study for the fucking Asvab. Just take it. I mean, if you want to study, it's not even like...
Because if you study for the Asvab, it's pretty much cheating.
It's not even... It's just like, there's nothing to... I don't even know.
Because
you
if
can
you're,
look up
if you're literally dumb as a freaking doornail and you take the Asvab after studying it...
Yeah, something's wrong. Something's wrong.
It's easy.
You can still get in the Air Force if you still... Like, even if you have like a 30 on the Asvab or like 36
yeah,
or whatever.
You might just have to end up passing on basketballs.
You might just have to like play the piano or something in the Air Force or surf.
You can get tech sergeant by being in the band,
or just be security forces. You know, always the last, always a go-to if you need.
I think you still need like a 4.
You probably need a decent amount, but
maybe.
MEPS, it's literally just you're getting your physical
paperwork
that you really don't have to worry about. Just you have to keep on
waiting,
like, hold on to it.
Paperwork, fingerprints, paperwork.
Yeah.
And then they take your picture.
And then DEPS, you literally just wait until your ship out date. DEPS isn't anything. It's literally just like what your status is, pretty much. Like your title.
Yeah, you're in the delayed entry program. You get to do little events.
I didn't do any events.
You didn't do any events?
Probably because of COVID. Because, you know, that fucking ruined everything.
We got to go to like this thing called the snow cross in my state.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they were on like snowmobiles. It was cold as hell outside, and I was wearing like skinny jeans and freaking like short sleeve shirt, and it was cold.
Was it like a mandatory thing?
No, I didn't have to go if I didn't want to, but I went anyway. And then all the people from the DEP lined up, and I think it was one of the it was either like a really high up officer or really high up enlisted that gave like a speech. And then we stood at attention.
None of that happened for me. Mainly,
yeah, I had. There's another one.
Probably because of COVID, or just because I wasn't in that long. But I don't know. None of that happened. He just said, "This is your date, and this is when you'll be shipping out." I'm like, "All right, sounds good."
Okay, so I went to a second event. It was like it was just a hockey game. We got to go to a hockey game for free, and we got to watch.
I think you showed me pictures about that.
Yeah.
I
looked so stupid. My sweatshirt was too small. My shoes were freaking New Balance.
Oh yeah.
Like the big fat New Balance shoes. That was like a year ago too. It was like, oh my god. It was before COVID.
Right.
Like, actually no, it was longer than a year ago. It's probably like
early. It's probably easier to get into the Air Force, or it doesn't take as long now, probably because of COVID. I think they're probably like not as many people, so they're trying to like push through as many people as possible.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I heard that there was a big backlog.
I don't know, to be honest. Mine didn't take as long as I thought, or maybe it did. I just didn't really.
I could have left in June, but I didn't. I left in August. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching this video. Okay, so don't study.
Don't study.
You don't need to.
You don't need to.
If you're really scared,
don't
look some shit up and
look
then you'll
some
be fine.
shit up and you'll be fine.
MEPS.
Know your freaking rank structure before you go in.
Ranks, insignias.
Because that will help you out a lot.
Don't have a lot of medical issues.
Yeah, one of my guys almost died in my flight.
I meant just to get into the Air Force. Once you get into the Air Force, then have it. I don't care.
No, you're not.
But it's still not good, obviously.
They can kick you out for that.
Yeah, it's true.
That's how people get kicked out all the time. They lie. Don't lie.
But if you don't have medical issues,
you can't make it in,
don't.
It's okay.
I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, MEPS, physical, have your paperwork, don't lose it, be responsible. And then DEPS, you wait, patient,